Hello everyone, Chris again from Mythicos Studios here. Today we're coming back at you with another A Song of Ice and Fire, the miniatures game video, looking at a completely different faction and 5 combinations of units, commanders, and cards to step up your game in casual or competitive play in 1.5.1. Today we'll be looking at the second of our 2 factions that started the game, Lannister. The Lannisters are an interesting lot, employing both tricky tactics, brute force, and morale manipulation into a very complex and fun faction to play. Let's take a look. Starting with number 5, Lannister Guardsmen plus Guard Captain. Lannister Guardsmen are the base infantry for the Lannister army, and paired with a 1-point Guard Captain attachment, they may also be one of the best frontline infantry units in the game. Boasting a 3+ defense save, a 7 morale, and a low dice pool hitting on 4s, you may think that the Guardsmen are an all-defense and no-offense unit. Pairing them with a Guard Captain, however, removes their glaring weakness, low morale, by adding the order at any cost. This allows the Guardsmen to deal themselves 1 wound and automatically pass their panic test, which in turn makes extremely good use of the Guardsman 1 ability, Lannister Supremacy. With panic being so powerful in 1.5.1, a guaranteed panic test at -2 to your opponent after being attacked, paired with their stout 3+ defensive save, is sure to give you pure value. Add Wealth of the Rock to the mix to really punish the opposing player for attacking your front line. Number 4. Cersei Lannister's Influence, plus any morale manipulation abilities, plus the tactics card, Hear Me Roar. Now this may come as no surprise to Lannister players, but Lannister tactics often include manipulating morale to gain an advantage on the battlefield. Cersei Lannister's Influence is the queen of this tactic, as her NCU ability, No Confidence, is played on an opposing unit when Cersei takes the tactics board. This influence causes -2 to any morale test taken by this unit. Paired with the popular Crown Zone, aka the Cersei Crown Bomb, you can give even the most stalwart of enemies issues with passing morale. Whether it's the previously mentioned Guardsman plus Guard Captain combination, or a simple unit of Mountains Men, any Lannister or neutral unit that benefits from panic manipulation will become even stronger while engaging with a unit under her influence. Don't forget Hear Me Roar as the icing on the cake for lowering enemies' morale. Even units with extremely high morale will be struggling to pass their tests. Use these combinations to benefit your play in modes that force units to drop tokens when failing panic, and throwing a huge wrench in your opponent's plans. Number 3. The Brothers Clegane plus Pyromancers. Pyromancers are a tricky but downright terrifying unit to play against in the right hands. With both a short range and engaged attack that does not provide defense saves, Pyromancers can put a true dent in an opponent's army. They are the glass cannons of the Lannister army, having a 6+ defense save and a 7+ morale, which leaves them vulnerable to assault. Thankfully, paired with their natural ability to bypass defense saves on a 3+ attack, they also boast Vicious as part of their attacks. This provides the perfect spot for our favorite Brothers Clegane to tag onto them as attachments. While there is a few ways to achieve this, our personal favorite at Mythicos is running Gregor Clegane's commander version, the Mountain, in one unit, and Sandor Clegane, the Hound, in another unit. The House Clegane affiliation added to Pyromancers open up a truly scary arsenal of tricks. Gregor, for instance, adds an automatic D3 wounds when Pyros attack, and also cause charged enemies to become panicked. Paired with Gregor Clegane's arsenal of cards, shown here on the screen, you have the potential to absolutely snowball damage onto your opponent. While these combinations may take some practice to play, when they work, the banners of House Clegane will be flying high around all the wildfire. Number 2. Commander Tywin Lannister, Lord of Casterly Rock, plus House Bolton Blackguard, plus Exploit Weakness. Tywin Lannister lists typically consist of massive amounts of weakened tokens to disrupt your enemy's attacks. And while Tywin alone is good bunkered in many units, my personal favorite place for him is to reside in a unit of House Bolton Blackguard. Not only does Tywin have the ability Intimidating, which allows you to place a weakened token within long range of his unit when he activates, but also gives the unit he's in Lannister Supremacy. While in Bolton Blackguard, not only does his unit rock a 3+ defense save and a solid 6+ morale, but the Blackguard also have the formidable ability Horrific Visions, making attacking this unit a true nightmare. When combining the Weaken token from Tywin's ability, Exploit Weakness, which allows you to expend a Weaken token to dole out more wounds, and the Panic Test from both Horrific Visions and Lannister Supremacy, you have arguably one of the strongest commander bunkers in the game. There are many ways to bolster this unit, whether it's support from Pycelle's NCU ability or Wealth of the Rock, and a seasoned Lannister general will be able to utilize this combo to truly cause some terror on the battlefield. Number 1. Daario Naharis, Reckless Mercenary, plus House Clegane's Mountain's Men. Mountain's Men may be the best value for 6 points in the entirety of A Song of Ice and Fire, the miniatures game. Mountain's Men boast a very impressive 864 attack dice profile, hitting on 3s with Vicious and Crit Blow. Pair them with Daario's attachment version, and you have one of the strongest damage potentials in the game on the charge. When you add Daario's order, Reckless Strikes, which adds +2 attack dice and rolls of 6 do not allow defense saves, and pair that with the critical blow, you have the potential for up to 16 wounds without defense saves. Now, there is one drawback to this combination, as Daario's ability does cause 1 wound to Daario's unit for every attack dice that misses, leaving it crucial not to use this ability with a Weaken token on his unit, and ideally on the charge. This 8-point combination can be swingy, but with patience, timing, and even an average roll, you can put a dent in any unit that your opponent can imagine fielding. There you have it, folks. 5 tactical combinations using some mercenary help this time that will up your game as Lannister in 1.5.1. Now, I hope you join us in our next video as we look at Night's Watch, the men manning the wall, and try to pick out 5 of the many great combinations that this elite faction can field. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube page and watch us play live at twitch.tv/MythicosStudios every Thursday at 7:30 EST as we put the newest units on the table and field some fun lists. See you next time.